Hi again, Tony Knack from Dayton, Ohio, reporting for duty. This week I'll be showing you how the channel strip works as pertaining to signal flow. I'll be using Magic's Music Maker to demonstrate these principles. Let's take a look at the channel strip. Magic uses a pretty basic model. It has an FX or hardware input button, a record button for the input, two inserts, FX1 and two sliders, which are your sends, a pan knob, solo and mute buttons, a fader, channel number, and instrument output. Before we look at these features more in depth, let's look at a basic signal flow diagram. In the channel strip, the signal flow is top to bottom, generally speaking. At the top is the input. In the middle section are inserts, sends, the pan, and fader. And at the bottom are the outputs. This chart shows the names of the various section parts, from buses and hardware inputs at the top to hardware outputs at the bottom. This is the basic scheme for our channel strip. At the top, we have our FX and record buttons. These are our inputs. The FX button opens up some hardware, including an EQ, reverb panel, compressor, and sound filter. These panels allow us to control timbre, propagation, and amplitude. Next, we have our audio and MIDI record buttons. These work in conjunction with our DAW. Now we have the inserts or plugins. I'll select the delay plugin in this first one here. This will affect the space, giving an echo effect. As you can see, the plugin. FX1 is a post-fader send, while FX2 is a pre-fader send. I'll turn up the level of the post-fader send, FX1. This is useful if we want to mix in a large hall. Now the meat and potatoes. The pan knob controls the left and right channels. Very useful in mixing multiple tracks. Below the pan we have solo and mute buttons. Solo will silence all other tracks. Mute silences its own track. This is useful in isolating tracks. Finally, we have the fader. This controls the amplitude or loudness of the track. One neat thing about the sends. An extra bus track is created which receives the signal from the send. This is important in the submix as different tracks can be sent to this auxiliary track. The bus takes and modifies like an extra track and returns the signal to the original track.